Well, I think one of the most important things we can teach our children is how to make a difference in this world, how to give to others. And this morning we have a local author who just published a book entitled The Fruits of Our Labor. We want to welcome Alan Kobes to the show. And Alan, it's good to have you.
Glad to be here, thank you.
I've had a lot of fun getting to know you and just your past. And you were telling me you've been on 48 different mission trips, taking kids over the years.
That's correct. It started in 1966, actually. I was serving a church in Chicago, Illinois, and we were taking things down to Appalachia, actually, down into southeastern Kentucky. And it made a real awareness to me about the need for helping out and giving our energies and our work to help other people in need.
And then your book actually kind of started from a phone call that you received. Tell me a little bit about that call.
Yes, it did. I had been in youth ministry for quite some time, and I received a phone call one day from a young man that was from a church that I had in Toledo, Ohio many years ago. And he said, "Mr. Kobes, I just want to let you know that I am now a minister in a church in Ohio." And it was as the result of the work camp we were on together, and it floored me. I had to sit down and think about that for a moment. But it also said to me that there's a real need to tell those stories, that things are happening to young people, not necessarily immediately when they come back from a work camp, but sometimes those seeds that you planted now are paying off years later.
Which I think that's such a good lesson too for parents, when sometimes things take time, but we're teaching them over and over again.
That's correct.
And your book, The Fruits of Our Labor, is basically a collection of different stories from some of your different students?
Yes, it is. It also has several, not only just for high school youth who have been on it, but I also have several stories in there about some of the adults who went along on those work camps as chaperones or leaders. And this interwoven through all of these stories, it also reflects on how to put these work camps together so that a local church or an organization, youth organization, could be able to follow that model and see maybe perhaps some of the same results that I have.
And you were saying too, when we think about mission trips, I think we think about things overseas and very far away, but they don't have to be that way. You can do your own camps in almost your own
here.
communities.
I was amazed as I had learned about particular needs, and of course there have been enough catastrophic things that have occurred. For instance, in the book there's a number of referrals to Katrina along the Gulf Coast, and also some of the hurricanes that had hit Florida and the Mississippi floodings, and so there are places in need that are out there, and people can make connections to find out how to put their energies to work.
And you now live in Ohio, but you are
do.
here in the area visiting everybody from Greenville, and you actually have a book signing coming up tomorrow.
Yes, I do. It's tomorrow at First Presbyterian Church, right downtown at 2 p.m. We'll be there with some books, and as Presbyterians do it, we always try to do it with food, so we're going to have some refreshments there, and but enjoying the conversation, and I'm going to share a couple of quotes, but and enjoying and meeting folks who might see this as something they'd like to share.
All right, well, here is some of the information, and I'm guessing too your book is also available on Amazon.
It's going to be. We're working on that now, and also in an ebook form soon. So,
Wonderful.
and it will be available at the Christian bookstore right there in Greenville.
Oh,
they
wonderful.
have copies of it ready.
Well, Alan, thank you so much for coming to join us. Best of luck, and keep us posted when you're back in town.
I will. Thank you very much.